The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Broncos, 1st down.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making forcing that pick.
So the Jets take the field for their 1st drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former 1st-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
Okay, we turn the page here to playoff football and wild card weekend and sudden death nature of it. That old adage of throwing to score and running to win time and again comes to life. This QB, he threw all season long, put him in this position. but they're going to have some balance today to get the job done.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jets first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Right up the gut. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
The field goal is good.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Get some space around midfield. And he has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Broncos first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Harvey gets it on the counter. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 7, Jets 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Fields. It is caught left side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up. 19 instruction.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 3 on the play.
331.
First down, New York.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Play action now. It's Fields. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. 11.
3rd and long for him here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now we stop. Looks like somebody was hurt on that play, and it's, oh no, it's a big one. Justin Fields getting looked at by the medical staff after that snap.
Hawk 7.
They'll throw for it. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
He runs it up to midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Take over.
The Jets out to begin another drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Here's the backup, first throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Wilson on a slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Jets, first down. It's a gain of 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Moore going in motion left. Connecting on a slant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, sir.
Now it's Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Green 19.
Fields throwing once more. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 from the 32. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
And the Broncos, first down.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 48-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
14, Jets 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Blown back, it's the handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos are running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Mims with the grab. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. It's Harvey straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Nix with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Was Andre Sisco hold him down there. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Giving this to Harvey. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
One final shot before the half. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a two-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Here's the Jets offense, getting ready to start our third quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room.
Here we go. 3-19 against Matt.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Fields throwing here. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Big strike here to Moore. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's now third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of
And
6.
motion a tight end left.
First down, New York.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 1st down play, nets at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
3-19. Can I see that?
A pistol snap, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
And 12.
3-19.
And in motion, headed right. Fields on 3rd. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Now following the play, we have the medical staff hurrying out as we look and see it's Cortland Sutton in some pain down there. Dobbins can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Here's Nix to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Dortch now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Looking to throw field. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Jukes away from one. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Harvey once more. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Connects on the crosser. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one connects. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Jets.
Here we go.
First down.
From the gun, Johnson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Now second and 6.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's third down.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, son. Go.
Air it out on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's good for a Jets.
Turn.
First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Mason Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup in second and 8 at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jets trail by 22 now.
31. Jets 13.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he works this to the 38 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down, give to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A give to Dobbins. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, well, they could probably just run away and hide.
At the 16-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now a run with Harvey. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd. Dobbins. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots attendance, but for the players down on the field, situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
This dude certainly brought his best football with him to the postseason, and they are glad for it. He threw them into the divisional round, and now a similar effort today, Kate, could very well get them to the conference championship game next weekend.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Nick Bosa makes the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Maybe some nerves, it's an interception on his first pass. Picked off, Brandon Jones.
May's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an encore performance.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
This is Harvey running in the red zone. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Patriots nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Right back to Chase. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air yet again, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Giving this to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be wheeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So that offensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on 2nd. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Man, it's Marvin Mims. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Harvey on the carry. A lot of space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Nix. Caught by Pat Bryant. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Now Nick's on third down. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They've got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds Chase on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. May off the play fake. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots
On right side, Henderson. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The catch is made near the edge. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Trying to sneak May. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Going after his... Good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
Patriots 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. There's only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing on first down, Nix. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Yeah, they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Patriots 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. That's for Waddle again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Design run here for May. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mile High in just a moment. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's May to the air. Shoves one away. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Owen Jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's May. This one's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Henderson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Nix now on 1st and 10. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
47-yard line.
Nix off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Nix with it on 1st. He has him on the quick hitter. He takes this forward a little into about the 39. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Spotting our AFC Championship on the line. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. This is Ingram. Look at the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's Nix to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Harvey fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
Kate, I am telling you.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling
So
on
the nice
field is
defensive
reversed.
play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Going left side, here's Harvey. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play action, May. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away. You know, those big guys are taught if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
May now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it, a play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It is Cup, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Patriots 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The New England offense running out now. Henderson on his own read. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Hits him on the out route. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Completed over the middle. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Gets everything he has under this one. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Almost set. Hey!
Here we go on fourth, Nix. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Now here we go. Hey, what's up?
On the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, what's up? Capo.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Here we go,
1st and 10.
1st down throw for May. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Gets him on the in route. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. He'll air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. Shoots another one. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Giving this to Harvey. Here he goes again. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Patriots 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play call?
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take possession at the 32-yard line after the turnover.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos about set to celebrate this win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Again, he's got room. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Henderson on 1st and 10. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Sticking with Henderson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So it's a win for the Broncos. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship.
Welcome to Baltimore's inner. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Loop set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time. But these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Jackson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
22 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He's to the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Now they'll set up the screen for Ali. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's a handoff to Ali. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Gage Larvidan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run with the 2nd round pick in the April draft. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A handoff. This is Ali. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd and 7.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line,
he's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. This drive will start on the ground. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns. But still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. A run once more, that's Harvey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jamin Davis there to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Here's Nix to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. They'll throw. It's no chance at all. He'll go down. Marlon Humphrey, usually found in coverage, that time on the blitz, gets there for the sack. A run with Dobbins. A gain there of 20. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
And he's into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Hey, hey.
On the ground, they go with Ali. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 12 to go. To throw is Jackson. Dump this out wide to Abanaconda. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Hey, report.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Ali. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson now. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2
Ozzy,
at the
sit up.
18-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Carry now for Ali. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
13.
On the ground, it's Ali. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. John A. Barrett is there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson. That one caught for Dante Weston. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Ali. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3.
At the 8-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. He'll try to run for it. And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jackson looking to throw. And he will score again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8 at the 30.
Throwing is Nix. That's made by Pickens. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Broncos.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, so add 1 more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard
3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. To return, it's Mims. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll give it to Dobbins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Jamin Davis there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. 3rd down, 3 to go.
A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th and 1.
Nix going to throw for it. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Here's Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. A 1st down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 more yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. A run on 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive. Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Lester. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
9 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he will score. Game on. Rajante Western. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are back within 6.
41. Ravens 35.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Another run here with Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Nix. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Back to throw is Nix. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down and 3. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Hey, Alpha, say hi.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3 yards. That's another Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one caught by Western. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Jackson up top again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. On first down, right back to Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A give, and here comes Harris. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
The 42-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, well, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries. Right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shocked the Patriots in their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that playoff behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. First down, here's Dak. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
30-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Throw here, third down. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Broncos nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Second down, give to Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up fourth and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Brings up second and 9. At the 40.
Dak to the air here. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Oh, got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cowboys punting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
And 7. At the 20-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Nix now on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Nix looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Running down the left side. And he he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Next with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down, Broncos.
Giving this to Harvey. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Pressure coming for Nix. He'll get this complete to Lohner. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Harvey. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Broncos 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th down. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. First run of the game. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long, Prescott. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Broncos first down.
Nix from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it, complete to Bryant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Nix to throw again. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
This is Ingram working the left side. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Give him 13 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert.
Oh, the football's loose! Oh, the Broncos get to this one!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play,
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Yeah, here we go. 1st and 10.
1st down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
10 more yards. That's another.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 more yards. That's another. Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Broncos get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
To throw, here's Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott? Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. He fields it from the 8. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They give to Dobbins to start the third. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Nix. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Nix now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Outside, Ferguson's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Off the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. He's on the in route. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Draw play. This is Williams. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Right back to Williams on 1st down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
4 yards. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 19-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dak. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
7 yards.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nix from the gun. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down, Denver.
Almost set. Ready. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completes it again to Pickens. Now this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Almost set.
From the red zone now. All in left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Nix to throw again. He finds Pickens left side. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Almost set.
They'll throw again. Nix. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah. There we go. 20.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's Cowboys football. They'll try to erase the deficit here to win a record-tying 6th title.
Everybody. What do you think?
Dak to the air here. Finds his fullback. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys
Here we go.
first down.
20.
First and 10 at the 35.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Brought down back at
Offense to the line, 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Prescott to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. That throw finds Pickens. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first. They give to Harris from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Another run with Harris here on 1st. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
Broncos 35, Cowboys 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Prescott set to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jack Campbell.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Drops this underneath. It's good. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Dak out of the pistol. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. It's off target to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. You've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of yards. And the Cowboys.
First down, here's Dak. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Third and 8.
Prescott to throw once more. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 27.
First and 10, here's Prescott. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Harris once more. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the Lombardi Trophy is headed for some elevation. The Denver Broncos are your Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
The moment they've all been waiting for. Commissioner Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And they've reached the pinnacle of the football world, ending the season as Super Bowl champions. That brings our season to a close as well. Such an incredible year. So until next season, for my broadcast partner Brock Heward, our incredible crew, I'm Kate Scott, and the